Now we're starting with our next presenter from DECADIS. They're going to walk us through the art of administration, empowering Jira and Confluence administrators to succeed in their daily challenges. And I give you Dave and Michele. Round of applause.
Thank you very much, Jamal. Yeah, hi together. Hope everybody had a good time and good food. Thanks for being here. And yeah, we would like to show you the art of administration today. Just a short introduction, like the empowering Jira and Confluence administrators to succeed in their daily challenges. That's what we would like to talk to you, a short introduction from my person and Michele. Then arch enemies for Jira and Confluence administrators. And we would like to show you the solutions with our admin toolbox for Jira and the Space Tools Pro for Confluence. If you have any questions, we also have a booth in the next room or are in the next 2 days with booth 39. So feel free to come up and show up, ask questions, whatever you would like to do. Yes, so just like I said, I'm Dave. I'm the partner manager from DECADIS. And yeah, feel free to ask me all your questions and I hand over to my colleague Michele.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Michele. I'm working in marketing at DECADIS, and I guess we'll just start with the presentation. So, as Dave said before, I guess all of you know Sun Tzu, the Chinese philosopher who wrote The Art of War. And what he did in The Art of War is what we're trying to do for the forgotten group of Jira and Confluence users, the administrators. They are like building the entire instances which everyone has to work with. And if they can do a better work or a good work, everybody can work better. So we're going to start with two citations from Sun Tzu. So the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. So I guess some administrators at Jira might work like this. They just think, okay, the shitty thing ain't working. Please, I need help. And another quote, a little longer. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. And I think we all agree that one of the biggest enemies in the work with Jira or as an administrator is time. So everything takes a lot of time. Every problem has to be solved immediately because there are maybe sometimes 20, 30,000 users on Jira, and if they can't work, that's pretty bad. And yes, I'm going to head back to Dave.
Thank you very much. So we just evaluated the time sinks for Jira administrators. So what is the problem of your daily business? It can be that you have lengthy workflow administration, an inactive search, long-winded troubleshooting, or manual analysis. So what did we do? That's what I'd like to show you. What is a good solution for that? And now I would like to present you our admin toolbox for Jira. You're a little helper for daily business, especially for administrators. So what we deliver with our app is, for example, that you can copy and paste proven processes like here, which I would like to show you in a second, is that you, for example, can copy an entire transition which is in your Jira instance, so just not in your project. So it is in your Jira instance, and you can copy and paste it as much as you want. So like here, this is the screen for that. You just say, okay, I would like to copy a transition from the workflow. This is the transition ID from, and then to which status. And after that, you name it, and then you have the possibility to say, okay, I would like to copy the whole transition, included condition, validators, post function, etc. And you just hit the button, and it's there. So that means you just have to make it once, and then you can copy it in your Jira as often as you need it, anywhere. So, and if you just say, okay, maybe I don't need the entire transition, you can also just copy a post function, a validator, or condition. So just in that example where you can see it, it's coming up to a post function that you say, okay, this is my post function, I would like to copy it, you got the button there, you hit it, and you say, okay, I would like to copy it, and then you place it where you need it, and it's done. It just takes a couple of seconds instead of searching, and you see everything what's in your Jira instance. So, and also the lengthy workflow administration is like we bring it up that you have the drag and drop functionality. So that means that you can just here, like in that short video shown, you click by sort, and then you have to click and drag that you can sort your transitions as you need it. Okay, it seems to be that you're a Jira administrator. So just to see it here, you just can click it, and it's like easy click or save, and it's done. So you can sort it like you need it. So, and the same is like if you have the post function, everybody knows that normally you have to click the arrows on the right side and click it to the right position, down, up, down, up. And when it's a long one, it can take you, thank you very much, sir. It can take you, like the first picture, you take the sword and then you discuss with your laptop. So what you can do here is, you click here on sort and then you have the drag and drop menu.
Holy shit.
Yep. So it makes it much more easier instead of sitting there, click, refresh, click, oh damn it, was the wrong, and go up again. So you can make it here very easy. You see here, I just want to show it again because it's very fast. Yeah, just click sort and then you got here the menu, and then you have the drag and drop possibility to place it exactly where you need it.
Right, yes. So I'm gonna take over with the ineffective search. I think Jira does offer you the search, the possibility to search, but it is sometimes quite rudimentary. And so Admin Toolbox provides you with an advanced global search where you can just use the shortcut GX from wherever you are in Jira, and you can search the entire system, and you've got additional information, like for example the IDs are always in here. So usually you'd have to like look in the URL how the IDs are for custom fields, for example. But with Admin Toolbox, you can just use it, and you've got the ID there as well. And you can search from your name, ID, key, whatever you want. So here in the bigger picture again, just the GX opens this modal, you can search, and you've got the entire information you need. And lots of times, the troubleshooting in Jira is kind of difficult because you get a explanation what is working, but can't really don't really understand why it isn't working. So we've invented the user switcher, which is also just with the shortcut the GU. You can change the point of view and investigate the problem like thoroughly. So you can mimic of being, I don't know, Dave, for example, and test workflows, processes, and all that thing for the correct behavior. And you've got the audit log to document the entire work. So you can see what you've done as Dave. Just a short. Yeah. So right now we're logged in as an admin, and with the GU I just switched to Dave, and just to see, I can assign the issue as Dave. And I can just jump back to being the admin, and again just assign the issue. So just within a few seconds you can troubleshoot the problems, and don't have to like write long emails or calls or whatever. Just log in as a user and you're done. And then
yeah, right, thank you. What we also deliver is what we call is the workflow report. That means you just click that, and the workflow report makes an analysis of your whole Jira instance and show you where in which workflow step is which app. So directly you see everything. I will show you the bigger picture right now here. You see the workflow report, you click it, and it comes to analysis with 7 arrows, and you see here are the apps which are there, and then you see, okay, for example, our Jira Workflow Toolbox from DECADIS is in 47 conditions, validators 27, post functions 120. Makes it very easy if it, for example, maybe the case it will be an update by an app and suddenly in workflow doesn't work any longer. And then you hear, okay, there's an app which got a release. Maybe this is the issue. Now you have 2 possibilities. You can do it manual, and then you start to find out where is this app in which post function, which transition, whatever. Oh, thank you very much. And then you just click here, and it just takes a few seconds, minute, belongs to how long your instance is, and then you get a completely overview, and you find it very fast. As I mentioned here, you see, in this use case, we also have 7 arrows. That means, for example, sometimes it happens that an app is deinstalled or it's not longer working or whatever. You got here the arrows, and then you see, okay, what is that in the post function validator, in the conditions, you get seen what kind of arrow it is, and then you find directly the place. And if you click it, and then you're directly in the workflow step that you just don't have to click anywhere else. So it's linked that you directly come to where the problem is. So that was the workflow report.
Thank you. So administrators usually don't just have Jira to work with, but also Confluence. And that's our little helper for the Confluence Cloud, Space Tools Pro, which we're just going to present to you as well. And the time sinks for Confluence administrators mostly a bad overview, just a time-consuming administration and limited options. So that's why we got the bad overview. We implemented the Space Navigator, which is kind of like the heart of the app. And it's just a very lean and clean structure of your pages, subpages, spaces, and you can manage different spaces and the content within just in seconds. So here's a bigger picture. You can just see we've got the development space and the documentation space and the subpages and all that. And you can just search for other spaces. And again, within seconds, you can just see another space in there as well with a clean structure. And yes, so Dave's going to talk to you about the actions.
Yeah, so what we can do with the Space Tools Pro, like we mentioned, is that you can create, copy, and rename and delete stuff very fast and very easy. So I would like to show you in a short demonstration, like here, for example, you want to create a new space, you just click the Create button, a new space, so the screen goes up, you name it, automatically they will create a space key. You can also add a description. For that, you click off Create, and you see there's the new space. So it's very easy, very fast, and this is the same with when you like to have the pages. You just have to click, let me see it. There will come that's drag and drop right now. You can see you can move pages across spaces in just a few seconds. Yeah, it's also the drag and drop function here, which you can use. Just sometimes it happens to me once. I just created a page and then suddenly thought that it was in the wrong space. So I open the Space Navigator and not just drag and drop and bring it to the right space. So, and the last one is bulk changes.
Yes.
A good sign?
The bulk changes are like the entire actions just a bulk. So instead of just doing it manually or creating or copying pages, whatever, manually one on one, you can just do some bulk actions. And here's the video again. So you can just select whatever pages you want. Then you've got the 3 buttons, the options, and just copy or whatever you want. And again, within seconds, just copy those pages and you just choose a location. And then, you can copy those 3 pages, again, within seconds. And that's how you could work with templates as well. So if you've got a template, for example, for the project management, you open up a template and you can just copy the existing template so you can ensure that everyone is working on the same structure. That would be one use case, for example, where those copy functions come in quite handy. And now just limited option, just a quick recap. So Admin Toolbox, Space Tools Pro gives you the possibility to administrate just across spaces. You've got no boundaries, just one single point of administration, and you can add, remove, or create or make any actions with the spaces just within seconds. So Space Tools Pro is currently for the Jira Confluence Cloud, and we've also got another picture, sorry. We've also got Space Admin for Confluence, which is for the on-prem, for data center, where you've got all the functions of copying, renaming, the Space Navigator and all that, plus some other features like the permission browser or something. And yes, I guess that wraps up the presentation. As Dave said before, we are going to be at our table now, or if you got any questions, just come over. We can show you a little bit more, a little deeper presentation of what Admin Toolbox, Space Tools Pro, and Space Admin can do. And yes, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Oh.
The Confluence one, was that copying labels from pages? Is that the functionality? Or was it just copying pages themselves?
It's copying pages, yes.
Okay, so can it bulk add labels? Like if I selected 5 pages and I wanted to add the same label to all 5 of those pages?
To be honest, I just have to, I take the question with me and I give you the answer in a few minutes, because I'm not sure if it's doing with labels. Thorsten, can you just help me out? Is it...
You can do so on-prem, but not cloud.
So that was the difference,
Okay.
before I said something.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have any questions? Going once, going twice.
Sold!
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
DJ, can I get my music in the back?